another video. This week I've done something different. I ate green food for 24 hours and it was indeed a challenge. So let's see how things kicked off. So I'm used to waking up every morning and first thing I make is a coffee. But for today the theme is green, so I've gone for a matcha latte. These are the matcha latte sachets from Woolworths and they are extremely easy to use. All you do is pop it in a cup. You don't need one of those matcha whisks, so you can just stir it up with some hot water and milk, and then I also do add a small teaspoon of honey for some sweetness. And that was my hot drink for the morning. I was winging this as the day went by, and seeing that I wasn't going to get much protein for the day, I needed to get some eggs in my system just to cover that protein which I wouldn't be getting in for the day, because I mean, who has seen green protein other than plant-based things? So what I've gone for is a green omelette. So what I've done is I've just wilted down some spinach, added that to a blender to blend it up nicely, and then I would add that to my mixed egg mixture, and then all you do is pop it in a pan. You could make this as a scrambled egg if you'd like. I think either both totally fine, but I've opted for an omelette. And then just to make things a little more interesting, I had this goat's milk cheese sitting in my fridge which was rolled in herbs, so that counts as green, right? So I've added that to the top of my omelette as well, and I'll be slicing up half an avocado also to top off this omelette. I'm topping off this with some coriander, and guys, I'm not joking when I say that this turned out pretty delicious. I mean, I don't think I'd go through all the effort of blending spinach just to end up with green eggs, but I would definitely make this as a normal omelette again. The combination with the goat's cheese and the avocado on top worked really well together. So yeah, this was lovely. Okay, so for lunch I've opted for a snack rather than a full-on meal because I was still quite full from breakfast. So I've opted for a green hummus. So all I'm doing right now is I've added some chickpeas to a blender which I've drained and rinsed, and then I'm adding in some peas as well which will turn this hummus green. Then I'm just adding some lemon juice, some olive oil, some ground cumin, some cayenne pepper, and then salt for taste, and you just blend it up and your hummus is done. Then all I did was cut up some cucumber sticks along with some green pepper, and I used those as kind of dippers to my hummus. And you could serve this at a party, at a house get together. I think these are perfect snacks to just put on the table for people to grab, or if you are on the go and working, this could make a pretty good lunch as well. So yeah, this turned out pretty good. Not sure if I'll be putting peas in my hummus again just to turn them green, but hummus is always a winner in my household. I had to make a quick stop at the shop because I was running out of green things in my house and I had no idea what I would be making for supper. And I was quite thirsty, and thinking of blending spinach and apple together in a smoothie just wasn't for me. So I ran to the shop to get a few green things. As you can see, I picked up some Energade, some green chips, and then these spinach and cauliflower noodles, which I'll be making for dinner. And then I also picked up a green smoothie. This one happened to be mango, passion fruit, spinach and kale. And that's what I had as soon as I got home. I wasn't too impressed with the texture, but the taste was something that one would definitely need to get used to. It wasn't horrible tasting and it didn't taste like grass, so that was all good. But I think it would just be something that you would need to get used to. But all in all, it quenched my thirst, so I was a happy girl. After that green smoothie, I definitely needed something to sweeten up my life. So I had this pack of sour gums from Woolworths as well. So I just fished out one of the green sweets. And I love sour sweets. I'm not really a big sweet tooth, but this guy definitely hit the spot. Then finally we are on to dinner. Wow, I'm so glad my day of green food is coming to an end. Nonetheless, for dinner I was whipping up that pasta dish. So I actually grabbed these kale slash cabbage leaves from the garden. My mom said she planted kale, but these definitely don't look like the usual kale which I am used to. So if you guys know what this is, please comment down below. But I think it's a hybrid between kale and some sort of cabbage. So all I did was de-stem these guys, and then I boiled them in a pot, blended them together, and then I added that as my green element to my white sauce which I was making. And then, as I mentioned, I'll be making these green noodles which are made out of spinach and cauliflower. Please don't come for me in the comments, guys. I promise that this white sauce is going to be turned green in a few seconds. I just needed to make this white sauce brew to get those noodles. And there you see, that's the kale slash cabbage going in and turning my sauce completely green. And yes, I needed to add some cheese, but that will disappear as well. And there you go. Just added that those spinach and cauliflower noodles to my pot, and I'm just mixing that in with the sauce, and that's ready to plate up. And then again, I'm using the herb goat cheese which I had lying around in my fridge to top it off. And that was my dinner. If you're ever in the position where you need to cut down your calories, I think these spinach noodles are the perfect substitute to normal pasta. They are super delicious. The texture is a little bit different to normal pasta, but I mean, it's nothing that you wouldn't enjoy. This was lovely, and I'll definitely be making this again. But that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little green challenge that I went on. I will see you in another video next week.